Hello there. You've reached my channel, Cosmic Vibrations. I'm going to be doing a daily tarot reading for December 4th, 2020, which is a Friday. And I'll put a timestamp down below in the description box to skip straight to the reading if you don't feel like sitting through this part. So I'm going to pick one main message for the day and then 5 details or detailed cards about it. And this reading may or may not resonate for you. You'll just have to follow your own intuition. And if you're interested in the names of the decks I'm using, I'll put those down below in the description box as well. December 4th, 2020. Sorry about my fingernails. The fingernail polish is starting to come off, and I haven't spent the time today trying to touch it up for you, so hopefully it will not be too distracting. Okay. Wow, interesting. Okay, I'm going to pick a few to go with the top one, or at least one more. And then I'll get started. There it is again. Okay, I'll pick one more. Okay, I'm going to pick one more. I need a little bit more information about this. All right. Sorry about the squeaky chair. Your main message for December 4th, which is a Friday, seems or is the Elder of Fire, which in other decks is the King of Wands. With it, you have the Wheel of Fortune, the Nine of Swords, and the Man So I can read this in several different ways. One might be that you are deciding to travel to go see an elder who may be ailing or sick or need your help, which is making you worry. And there might be a man that you know there that will be able to help with the situation as well. For some of you, this might be you're traveling to go see somebody that you're interested in, but something about it is making you worry. Or it could be that a loved one of yours has moved away or is far away, and you're worried about what's going on the other end of things. If I wasn't so specific about it, I would say that today is about self-confidence, honoring what you know to be true for you, honoring the elders in your life that have helped shape you with your morals or what you believe in, or even your creativity. This can be a teacher, an ally, a friend. I know it's an elderly woman on the picture, but this traditionally is a king in other decks, so this could even be a partner for some of you. But I'm seeing a deep connection with traditions. This is what looks like a Mexican matriarch in front, burning some sacred leaves of some kind with a Day of the Dead altar behind her. So to me, in this particular deck, this is about ancestors, grandmothers, grandfathers, elders, tradition, what you've been taught as far as your values or your spirituality or how you express yourself. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune. Also to be considered a strong ally for others as well, where you may be looked at as the Elder of Fire, where other people come to you for guidance or for advice, or simply just to ground out. And something about your energy is very grounding here. But with it is the Wheel of Fortune. So something pleasant but unexpected might come out of this. Or if you're trying to walk more with authenticity, or to speak aloud how you actually feel about things, to be a leader of sorts, you will have a lot of luck with this. You will not be received badly by other people for taking the reins or deciding what's done in a particular family situation. It might be that, in this Wheel of Fortune card, there's the three fates. There's the maiden who spins the thread. There's the mother that weaves it, and there's the crone that cuts the cord. So one represents birth, one represents the fullness of your life itself, and one represents death or change. It might be that for someone watching, you may have an elder in the family that's passing away. Or somebody that you know is having to go through this somehow. Because of this, either you're called away or someone else is called away. If I wasn't so specific about it, I would say that as long as you are completely yourself and you don't hesitate to be bold if you need to be in order to lead a certain situation, luck will be in your favor. But something about this makes you anxious or nervous or worried. This could be stage fright. This could be afraid that something is not going to work out or that you'll lose something. This could potentially have to do with a relationship or a dear friend or someone from your past. Maybe a loved one has passed away. And it doesn't even have to be an elder. It could be someone young, could be an old friend of yours. If it doesn't have to, I don't know why I'm getting that. I guess that's for someone. If it doesn't have to be as specific as all that, it seems as though you have someone around you that admires you. Okay, so then you have the Star, which is about hope, inspiration, simplicity, the spirit realm, foresight, as in seeing trends, seeing where things are headed in the future, being in tune with cosmic consciousness, healing. So let's see what this is all about. It's a really nice card to get, by the way. Let's try this one. Some of you may be in the public eye somehow, or are being noticed by other people. Other people are recognizing you for your talents or your gifts. Let's see. Tell me more. Oh, there it is. This is pretty simple. The star. Hopefully you can see these okay. And with a higher power. So how direct can you really get than these two cards together? So for whatever reasons, you have your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, positive, benevolent forces in the universe are right there beside you. They are right there beside you. You are not, even if physically you may be isolated or alone possibly, you are not isolated or alone because you have spiritual forces all around you. And I don't know why I'm getting this, but they're right next to you. So please don't lose hope, or please don't lose your faith in believing that positive things are to come, or that things will get better, or that you are protected. And with these two, with the Elder of Fire, I am getting strongly that this could be the spirit of a grandmother or an elder or a grandfather, or even a mother or a father that has passed away possibly. But they're right there with you, guiding you. So you need to have faith that they are there guiding you and putting little bits of extra luck here and there in order to aid you on your journey. For some of you, this transition that the person has gone through might have been quite recent, which is, it seems as though on some levels you're still grieving. Or you have struggled in the past with feelings of that there is no, that they're not there, when actually they are. This could even be a man that you knew too. That aside, this can also be, these two together can also be looked at as spirit guides. Spirit guides, protection, luck. Things are changing for the better. Things are evolving. Then you have the Two of Wands. So again, this keeps coming up. You are thinking about taking some kind of a leap, or to go in a new direction, to start a new life, possibly travel. This can also be business ventures, investments, relationships, all different kinds of things. But you are definitely thinking of switching things up and doing something completely different from what you were doing before, which involves bravery and also knowing how to proceed, or what steps you need to take action-wise to get to where you want to go. So let's pick more on that. Maybe to see family or loved ones or dear friends. Looking towards doing this again in the future. Celebration on something. Celebrating a breakthrough. Missing, to me, this seems like he's missing people, or he's missing friends that or family that are in a far off location. You miss this, you want this back again, or you would like to return again to this. Or you might have some kind of an opportunity that makes you want to celebrate. That's about to begin. So we'll leave that there. And then there's the ship. So travel. You're going someplace. There's change happening. You've set your eyes on a different experience that you would like to follow. This can also be people traveling to come see you. If this isn't actual physical travel, then this is moving on or moving forward to your destination, whatever that might be, or your goal. This is almost like a chariot card. So let's look more at that. One came out. This might even have to do with shipping. Okay, I'm just going to blurt out a couple of different scenarios. One might be that you're involved in commerce, or you travel for work, or this has to do with actual shipping products. If that's the case, it looks as though you want to hang on to something rather than let something go. Or a lot has slowed down, and so it's all going to arrive at once. Like the shipping industry is slowed down and delayed, and so everything that you are either purchasing or selling to someone else, they get it all at once. Or another way I can read this is that you are moving on from holding things in or bottling things up. It might even be that you have some okay, I'm just going to blurt it out. Some of you may want to lose a few pounds. I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about you, where you want to do this. Part of the reason on why you have excess weight is because emotionally you're bottled up. You haven't been able to move on from something, and so you're holding on to something emotionally. It's saying that you need to let it go, and that will transform you without you having to necessarily even do anything. And this can also be having to resolve something from the past by going there in person to resolve it. There's some blocked up emotions. Maybe this is like family situations where siblings haven't spoken to each other in 20 years, or you haven't heard from your child in like 15 years, or I'm getting like a separation of ties, and something about this, you've held on to the grief from this for a long time. And so something about visiting a location or a person or a situation helps you to let this go. I know it's kind of strange to look at a picture of a ketchup bottle and try to imagine how the heck I'm coming up with this, but yeah, holding on to something, it needs to be let go of, or it needs to be let out once and for all, or resolved somehow. And this can also be bottling up grief from the death of a loved one, where something about visiting a favorite location helps ease that, or resolve that, or something comes back to you that you didn't realize that you had. That's mysterious. Okay. Then you have change in the wind, which is pretty obvious. There's a lot of change going on in here. I feel like spiritual forces are sending you really acute, direct messages that you need to be paying attention to, or signs or omens or synchronicities. Okay, so let me pick another one to go with that. What kind of a change is in the wind? Come to the edge. A change in the wind. Milk and honey. You're going on to much better times in the future. You've come to the edge of an old experience. Things are changing whether you like it or not, which are going to push you off the edge into realizing that where you perhaps were expecting bad luck, there's actually good luck there. It definitely is some kind of a risk, but if you're worried about things falling apart or of making the wrong choice, you're not making the wrong choice. It will bring you good results. You know what? I forget what this one means. So I'm going to look it up really quick. I studied these a while back, but I haven't been using them as much. So let's see if I can find it. Oh yeah, that's right. It's in a notebook. Sorry, you guys. Okay. Number 10, the tree. My Espanol pronunciation is terrible, so I'm not going to even bother trying to pronounce it. But the riddle in Espanol is, he that seeks the shelter of a good tree, good shade covers him. So it's goodness, family preservation, longevity, ancestors, lasting security, comfort, protection, having future generations in mind, support, strong roots, growth, a person of good character. Sustainability, good friends and community, family, strength, foundation, charity, giving back to the community and family and friends, nature, balance with nature, environment, arborist, outdoor, and plants. Sorry, these are just notes that I'm reading. So yeah, everything that I've already said, in a way. Let me get a little bit more on that. The key. Magical help from the spirit realm. You're being given some kind of a gift from spirit. Wow, this reading is really intense. The spirit realm is all over this thing. So I would just say, trust what you know. Trust what you value. Trust your roots, your instincts. The divine is all around you and is willing to go out of its way to help you on your journey. So don't worry about things going wrong or not working out. It may not work out in exactly the way that you planned. It may end up working out in far greater ways, but something to do with loved ones that have passed on or the spirit realm is very, very strong here. So you will receive aid from a mysterious level that the majority of people do not experience things like this every day. This tells me that you've been on a path for a while that has a lot of integrity to it. And just like in the old fairy tales where magical creatures will help people when they think that they're doomed in the story, something always comes along to help. So the only thing in here that is difficult is this, which is your own worry or your own stress or your own fearful imaginings of what is happening or what is going to happen. So try to quell this as much as you possibly can, and look around you at all of the signs. Okay, hopefully that made sense or resonated in some way, and I will see you soon. Bye.